In today's video, I have a tiny biotech penny stock that not only has upcoming catalysts, but they also believe that they can obtain valuable priority review vouchers that could be worth multiple times the company's market value. We've had great success with these biotech plays in recent months. Companies like IPA, I called it just 57 cents, that hit 240 last week. Or Aspire Biopharma, called it 23 cents, that has more than doubled since. In today's video, I will be talking about nanoviricides, ticker symbol NNVC. Now before we get into it, if you enjoy my videos, can I ask you to smash the like button? It literally costs nothing. But I've been noticing some people trying to damage my channel in recent weeks by downvoting all my videos before they even go live. I have posted this comment under all recent videos because it is a blatant attempt to damage the channel. Smashing the like button and leaving a comment is the only way to counteract this, so if you enjoy the videos, then please help the channel. As always, this is not financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own due diligence. Now let's get straight into it. Nanoviricides is a clinical stage nano biopharmaceutical company that develops and commercializes drugs for the treatment of viral infections. The company's unique nanoviricide platform technology defines a novel mechanism enabling first-in-class drugs against viruses. It is designed to specifically attack envelope virus particles on the same sites that they could bind to cells and dismantle them, blocking reinfection cycle, going beyond what antibodies and immunotherapeutics do. Nanoviricides is one of the few biopharma companies with its own multi-kilogram scale GMP capable manufacturing facility. This facility is fully owned by the company with no mortgage and is a major asset. This flexible multi-product pilot plant can supply drug product for all the company's programs through human clinical trials. This manufacturing ability enables substantial time and cost savings in drug development programs and is capable of production for initial marketing, enabling early revenues upon drug approval of about $100 to $500 million per year. Now, this company has a number of candidates at various stages of development, which we can see here, but their main drug candidate, NV387, is attempting to do something that even the largest pharma companies have been unable to achieve so far, and that is to design a broad-spectrum antiviral that can be effective against several indications all at once. NV387 is being targeted at RSV, COVID, monkeypox, smallpox, and the flu. And while we tend to think of the flu as being, well, just a flu, seasonal influenza kills on average of 700,000 people per year. And during large flu pandemics, which we have every few years, the death toll can be substantially higher. So there is a huge addressable market here. Now, before we look at the investor's presentation, there's been a lot of news out of the company in the past few weeks too that has led to much increased interest. Last week, the company said that its broad-spectrum antiviral candidate NV387 has shown strong preclinical efficacy against multiple viruses, positioning it as a potential tool in global pandemic preparedness. They are preparing to initiate a phase 2 clinical trial for NV387 in the treatment of Mpox, which could make it the first ever approved for the disease, adding that approval for the indication could also support use against smallpox given the similarity between the viruses. Now, this is important. Nanoviricides plans to seek organ drug designation in the US for several indications. The company believes that these designations could provide regulatory benefits such as market exclusivity and potential priority review vouchers, which have traded in the past for between $150 million and $250 million. And like it just said there, these PRVs can be very valuable. For example, on November 5th last year, Acadia Pharmaceuticals announced that it sold a rare pediatric disease priority review voucher to an undisclosed buyer for $150 million. That week, starting on the same day, Acadia stock rallied up over 20%, but this is a multi-billion dollar company. Acadia is valued today at $3.78 billion. Nanoviricides, on the other hand, is valued at just $27 million. So even just one of these vouchers could be worth multiple times what the company is currently valued at, and could also be an early revenue opportunity for the company. In other news, in a research note from Zacks Small Cap Research just 2 weeks ago, INNVC is preparing to launch a phase 2 clinical trial of NV387 for the treatment of Mpox Clade 1 in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Zacks analyst said that the approval in the DRC positions nanoviricides at the forefront of developing urgently needed antiviral treatments for one of the world's most concerning re-emerging infectious diseases. But this bit is important. The phase 2 trial will be conducted in 2 stages, and the company expects to file its clinical trial application in August and begin the trial by the 4th quarter of 2025. So straight away there is 2 catalysts. First, the CTA sometime next month, and then the beginning of the trial in Q4. And according to Zacks, the treatment of Mpox represents a substantial opportunity for nanoviricides as it looks to evaluate its lead development candidate, 387, as a next-generation antiviral therapy. So we can see here that nanoviricide's vision is to develop nanomachine antiviral drugs to revolutionize treatment of antiviral infections, the way penicillin revolutionized the treatment of bacterial infections, aiming for a one drug cures all for many viral diseases. As we've seen already, NV387 is the lead candidate that is targeted at RSV, flu, COVID, and monkeypox, but nanoviricides is also developing treatments for herpes viruses and HIV/AIDS. Both of these are latent forever infections that so far can be managed but not cured. But this is the main slide that I wanted to look at from this presentation. Nanoviricide's platform is superior to all other current antiviral technologies. Now pause this video and read this. Nanoviricides is superior to all other treatments. Viruses are highly unlikely to escape a nanoviricide drug, and this is by design, because they can do things that vaccines, antibodies, and chemicals cannot do. And this is a reason that INNVC stock was previously given a $6.50 price target by E.F. Hutton. And although the company has fallen off many radars in the past year, the company is seeing a serious surge in attention again right now. And this is why we've seen the price shoot up in recent months. In the past 3 weeks alone, the stock is up over 20%, and the stock is up over 70% since hitting its 52-week low back in April. Now, just out of curiosity, I'm wondering, the last time I covered this stock, nanoviricides was only $1.23. I'm just wondering if anyone watching this video got into the stock back then, and are you still holding? The stock is up about 40% since then. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you got in a month ago and if you're still holding. Now, a good few of you have been asking me in the comments to include some financial data for the stocks that I look at on this channel, mainly asking about the cash position and level of debt. Looking at the balance sheet, we can see that they have total assets of over 10 million, of which they have cash of over 2.5 million. Remember that this is a company valued at just $27 million, so don't be expecting them to have hundreds of millions in the bank. But they also have liabilities of just 1.1 million, and there is no long-term debts on their balance sheet, meaning that shareholder equity is 8.8 million, which is not bad at all. In recent months, nanoviricides has been listed as one of the best nanotech penny stocks to invest in. With its ongoing expansion and development of their diverse and promising product pipeline, NV387 could revolutionize antiviral treatment just as antibiotics did against bacteria. So if you are serious about penny stocks, then INNVC needs to be on your watch list right now. But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts on nanoviricides in the comments below. Remember that these videos are for entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice, so I highly recommend that you do your own due diligence. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.